A deep, low hum begins, growing steadily. Voiceover, slow and commanding. In the heart of Zimbabwe, a new era of industry is being unveiled. Machines so large, so powerful, they redefine what we thought was possible. Cut to aerial drone shot. Vast industrial yards stretching for miles. Giant structures cast long shadows in the morning light. Most of the world has never seen anything like this. But Maxwell Chikumbutso, inventor, engineer, visionary, is about to change that. Slow pan across massive steel frames. Sparks fly from welding. Cranes move enormous components with precision. Record-breaking machines, designed and built in Zimbabwe, are now ready to be revealed, and their scale is staggering. Close up, a massive generator core, larger than a small house, copper coils gleaming under industrial lights. Every bolt, every motor, every turbine was meticulously designed. Nothing was left to chance. Cut to slow motion, engineers guiding a colossal steel turbine into place. The hum of machinery grows louder. Sparks arc in perfect rhythm. These aren't just machines. They are a symbol of ingenuity, ambition, and the power of one man's vision to reshape an entire industry. Zoom in, Maxwell's hands adjusting a control panel. Levers click. Dials spin. A soft glow of LED lights illuminates his focused expression. And while many thought such projects were impossible in Zimbabwe, Maxwell proved them wrong. Cut to sweeping wide shots. Giant industrial turbines spinning. Massive conveyor belts moving raw materials. Colossal generators coming online. Each machine tells a story. A story of engineering excellence. A story of perseverance against incredible odds. A story of a country ready to step into the future. Slow pan across workers inspecting machinery, some dwarfed by the enormous equipment. Sparks reflect off polished metal surfaces. And yet, the most astonishing part isn't just their size or their power. Close up, tiny control circuits glowing on a massive machine. The real marvel lies in the precision, efficiency, and innovation packed into every corner of these industrial giants. A faint electric hum rises. The camera slowly tracks along the largest turbine, its blades slicing through the air like a living organism. This is more than a factory, more than a plant. It's a testament to what determination, vision, and knowledge can build, even where the odds seem insurmountable. Cut to slow motion, sparks flying, conveyor belts rolling, machinery whirring in perfect synchronization. Voiceover, almost whispering. And as Maxwell prepares to unveil the final, most colossal machine of all, camera slowly moves toward a massive covered structure. Its sheer scale is barely contained under tarps and scaffolding. The world waits to see what happens when ambition meets innovation. And Zimbabwe is about to witness history. The soft hum grows into a mechanical roar. Lights flicker across the industrial complex. Shadows of immense machines stretched across the workshop floor. And yet, even as the first machines come to life, camera pans to Maxwell's hands hovering over the control interface. A faint blue glow reflects off polished metal. The question remains. Close-up of massive turbine blades spinning slowly. Sparks of electricity jump across circuits. Who will dare to build bigger? Who will push the limits even further? Soft fade to black. The screen is black for a beat, then faint industrial lights begin to glow along the edges of a massive covered structure. Voiceover, low and deliberate. This is the final piece. The largest, most ambitious machine Maxwell Chikumbutso has ever built. Slow pan along the tarps covering the colossal structure. Shadows hint at size so enormous that it dwarfs the surrounding cranes and scaffolding. Sparks from nearby machines reflect off its metal surface. Years of planning, thousands of components, and countless hours of precision engineering, all culminating in this moment. Close-up on Maxwell's hands hovering over a console. Fingers glide over switches and dials, eyes focused, muscles tense. As the covers are lifted, the scale becomes clear. Towers of steel, massive rotating turbines, cables thicker than a man's arm, and machinery engineered to move and generate like nothing the world has seen before. Slow motion shot. The tarp is pulled away. The final machine stands revealed. Its polished metal surfaces glint under the workshop lights. The massive turbine blades rotate slowly, casting enormous shadows. Not just a machine, a marvel of modern engineering. Every part designed to optimize power, precision, and efficiency. Cut to the industrial town outside. Lights flicker across buildings. Factory chimneys puff smoke in perfect synchronization with the massive turbines spinning inside. This is more than an invention. It's a statement that Zimbabwe, its people, and its innovators can build on a scale the world never expected. Close up, tiny circuits on the massive machine pulse with electricity, LEDs flickering in precise rhythm. Sparks dance across copper coils. Voiceover, whispering. And as the town awakens to this mechanical giant, the world begins to understand that ambition knows no borders and determination has no limits. Slow motion montage. Turbine blades spinning majestically. Conveyor belts moving massive cargo. Sparks flying from welding robots. Workers dwarfed by the enormous machine, yet working in perfect synchronization. And yet, even with the largest machines ever built standing before the world. Camera pans to Maxwell, hands clasped behind his back, observing the fully operational industrial complex. The real achievement isn't just size or power, it's the vision, the ingenuity, and the courage to build what others only dream of. Cut to a final aerial shot of the industrial town, fully alive and lit at night. The hum of machinery blends with the quiet energy of the revived town. Voiceover, slow and commanding. And now, as Maxwell Chikumbutso's record-breaking machines roar to life, one question remains. Close up on the largest turbine, slowly spinning, sparks of electricity jumping across coils. Who will rise next? Who will push the boundaries of possibility even further? Soft fade to black. The hum lingers, low and powerful, leaving the viewer in awe and anticipation. The screen stays black for a heartbeat. Then, a single spotlight cuts through the darkness, illuminating the massive final machine. Its polished metal surfaces gleam, reflecting the ambient glow from surrounding turbines and generators. Voiceover, low and intense. The machine itself is colossal, but what it represents is even bigger. Slow pan across the workshop floor. Tiny sparks leap across copper coils. Massive cables stretch across the room, feeding energy to smaller devices scattered around. The hum of electricity grows louder, almost like a living heartbeat. Every component, every gear, every blade, meticulously designed to maximize output, efficiency, and precision. Nothing is wasted. Everything is purposeful. Close up on Maxwell adjusting a control dial. LEDs on the interface blink rhythmically. Sparks jump across a tiny test circuit, proof of the immense energy flowing through the machine. And as it powers up, the transformation isn't just mechanical, it's almost alive. Cut to wide aerial shot of the industrial town outside. Lights flicker, and then glow steadily. Factories come to life, machines hum, and smoke rises from chimneys in perfect synchrony. Streets are alive with the quiet movement of people. This is more than machinery. It is hope restored. It is progress made visible. It is a town given a second chance, powered by innovation, determination, and one man's vision. Slow motion montage. The turbine blades spin gracefully, slicing through the air. Conveyor belts roll massive cargo. Sparks from welding arcs flicker across workers' faces. Miniature devices nearby glow as they draw energy from the larger machine. Voiceover, whispering. And yet, the greatest marvel isn't just in what the machines do, it's in what they inspire. Close up, a young engineer watches, eyes wide, as energy flows through circuits, sparks dancing in rhythm. His hands tremble slightly as he adjusts a coil, the spark of inspiration ignited. Because Maxwell's vision proves something fundamental. Scale can be enormous, but it is the courage, creativity, and knowledge behind it that truly moves the world. Camera slowly pans back to the workshop. All machines, from the smallest circuit to the giant turbine, hum in perfect harmony. The soft blue glow of energy arcs across the room. Voiceover, slow and resonant. And as the final machine spins to life, powering an entire industrial town, the question isn't what Maxwell built. Close up on the massive turbines spinning blades. Sparks of electricity leap across massive coils. The question is, who will dare to follow in his footsteps? The screen fades to black. The hum lingers, deep and powerful, leaving the audience on the edge of awe and anticipation. If you want, I can now end the script with a cinematic conclusion and create 20 AI-ready, cinematic image prompts perfectly matching every scene from abandoned town to the final colossal machine for your faceless YouTube video. The hum lingers, low and vibrating through the darkness. Slowly, the spotlight widens, revealing glimpses of the industrial complex outside, chimneys puffing synchronized smoke, streets glowing with electric light, and workers moving in perfect rhythm with the machines. Voiceover, deep and deliberate. The town is alive again. Factories roar, streets glow, and hope hums through every wire, every turbine, every machine Maxwell Chikumbutso built. Cut to the workshop. Sparks flicker across the giant turbine's coils. Smaller machines hum alongside it, perfectly synchronized, their combined energy creating a rhythm like a living heartbeat. Yet even amidst all this power, Maxwell's vision goes beyond the machines themselves. Close up on his hands, hovering above the control interface. Fingers tremble slightly, anticipation in every motion. LEDs blink like a pulse. It is about what these machines inspire: innovation, resilience, and the courage to challenge the impossible. Cut to a wide shot. Engineers and apprentices moving across the floor, dwarfed by the colossal turbines, yet working seamlessly. Sparks fly. The energy hum builds. The machines are enormous. Their power is unmatched. But the spark they ignite in human minds, that is limitless. Camera slowly pans to a shadowed corner of the workshop. A new, partially covered device glows faintly with soft blue light, teasing the next breakthrough. Voiceover, whispering. And while the world marvels at the scale and power of these machines, the real story is just beginning. Because every invention inspires the next. Zoom in on the massive turbine blades spinning gracefully. Sparks arc across coils. Smaller circuits glow, drawing energy from the larger system. Maxwell didn't just build machines. He built possibilities. He showed that even in the face of impossible odds, innovation can thrive and entire communities can rise. Slow motion montage. Sparks dancing across copper coils. Conveyor belts moving enormous cargo. LEDs blinking rhythmically across multiple machines. Apprentices adjusting circuits, their eyes wide with awe. Voiceover, calm but commanding. And as these record-breaking machines roar to life, powering an entire industrial town, one truth becomes undeniable. Camera pans to Maxwell standing in the shadows, watching his machines operate, a faint glow reflecting off his face. True innovation isn't measured by size, power, or complexity. It is measured by the lives it changes, the minds it inspires, and the future it ignites. The hum grows slightly louder, then begins a slow fade, leaving only a soft echo as the machines continue their relentless motion. I can now finish this script with a cinematic conclusion and also create 20 detailed AI image prompts perfectly aligned with every scene, ready for your faceless YouTube production. The soft hum of machinery echoes through the workshop and across the town. Camera slowly glides along the massive turbine blades, their polished metal glinting under the industrial lights. Sparks jump gently across coils, illuminating the room in fleeting bursts of electric blue. Voiceover, deep and resonant. Every inch of these machines tells a story of precision, perseverance, and vision. Of a man who refused to accept limits and a town that refused to give up hope. Cut to wide aerial shot. The industrial town at night, fully alive. Lights dance across buildings. Smoke rises in sync with the rhythm of the turbines. People walk through streets, pausing to admire the glowing factories, faces reflecting awe and relief. Factories once silent now roar with life. Streets once dark now shine with electricity. Jobs, livelihoods, and futures all restored by 4 monumental machines and 1 relentless inventor. Close up on a small control console. Tiny LEDs blink in perfect sequence. Sparks arc delicately across copper wires. Maxwell's work shows that power is not just measured in energy output, but in the inspiration it sparks in those who witness it, in those who dare to learn, innovate, and create. Cut to apprentices and engineers working around smaller machines. Hands move carefully, adjusting circuits, soldering, checking voltage meters, all under the gaze of the towering turbines. Slow motion. Sparks flying, turbines spinning, conveyor belts rolling, LED lights flickering. The energy seems almost alive, pulsing like a heartbeat through the town. Voiceover, almost a whisper. And yet, even with the town thriving and the machines operating flawlessly, the story doesn't end here. Camera pans to a shadowed corner of the workshop. Beneath a cloth, a faint blue glow hints at another machine, a potential breakthrough waiting to be unveiled. Maxwell's vision is limitless. Every invention is a step forward, every success a challenge to imagine even bigger. Because the future doesn't wait, and neither does innovation. Slow motion montage. Sparks leaping across a circuit board. LEDs blinking rhythmically. Apprentices adjusting coils with focused intensity. Turbine blades slicing through the air with perfect symmetry. The town streets glowing in the night, alive with motion and energy. Voiceover, calm but commanding. And so, as Zimbabwe's largest machines continue to hum, spin, and roar, powering an entire industrial town, one undeniable truth emerges. Innovation knows no limits. Imagination has no borders. And courage can move mountains. The hum begins to fade slowly, leaving a lingering echo. The camera slowly pulls back, showing the entire industrial complex glowing under the night sky, turbines spinning like silent sentinels of progress. The camera slowly pulls back from the towering turbines, revealing the entire industrial complex glowing under the night sky. Voiceover, calm and inspiring. 4 machines, 1 town, and a vision that refused to accept limits. Maxwell Chikumbutso didn't just build machines, he built hope, progress, and proof that innovation can change the world. Close-ups of each massive machine one last time. The colossal turbines spinning steadily. Conveyor belts moving massive cargo. Copper coils sparking with energy. Smaller circuits pulsing in harmony with the giants. Wide shot. The industrial town alive, streets glowing, smoke rising from chimneys, and people walking with awe and pride. Voiceover continues. These machines are record-breaking in size and power, but the true achievement lies in what they inspire. Creativity, determination, courage, the belief that the impossible can be made real. Cut to Maxwell standing in the shadows, hands clasped behind his back, observing the humming machines, a faint glow reflecting off his face. And as Zimbabwe witnesses its largest machines ever built, one question remains for the world. Close up on a massive turbine, slowly spinning. Sparks dance across copper coils. Who will dare to dream bigger? Who will rise next and build the impossible? Soft fade to black. The hum of electricity lingers, then slowly fades into silence. Text on screen. Maxwell Chikumbutso didn't just power a town, he ignited a movement. What will you create? Yendi.